Welcome to the final video in the series of 5 videos on the topic areas related to circles. In this video, we are going to discuss the areas of combination of different plane figures. In these problems, mostly we will be asked to find out the area of the shaded region, and it all depends on how good you understand the diagram and gather enough information regarding the dimensions required to apply the volume formula. We will definitely learn this skill by solving different problems. In this first problem, there is a floor covered with circular tiles as shown in the figure. The dimensions of the floor and the circle are all given already. To find out the area not covered by the tiles, we need to subtract the area of all the circles from the rectangle. For this, first we need to find out how many circles are there. Let us assume there are m number of circles in a row, and this can be obtained by dividing the length of the rectangle with the diameter of the circle. And in the same way, let us assume n be the number of circles along the breadth of the rectangle. For this, we need to divide the breadth of the rectangle with the diameter of the circle. Thus, we will get the m and n values as 10 and 8 respectively. Multiply these two values to get the number of circular tiles which are laid on the floor. Subtract the collective area of all these circles from the area of the rectangle, and thus we will get the area of the floor uncovered by these tiles as 4.3 meters square. In the second problem, we need to find out the area in grey color, which is actually shaded. So we need to subtract the area of the white color region from the square. By the given dimensions, we can say that the distance of the blue color line as 8 centimeters. This is actually obtained by subtracting the 3 centimeters from the 14 centimeter side length. This blue color line is again composed of 2 radii as shown in the yellow color and a diameter shown in the purple color. And thus we can say the radius of the semicircle shown as 2 centimeters. And by connecting the corners of the semicircles, we can form a square of side length exactly equal to the diameter of the semicircle. So the side of the square is 4 centimeters long. First, find out the area in white color, which is a combination of the square and the 4 semicircles. Substitute the values of a and r to get the area of the white color region. Subtract this area a1 from the area of the bigger square to get the area of the shaded region. This third problem is very famous and important problem also. As you can see in the diagram, to get the area of the shaded region, we need to subtract the regions in white from the square. These regions are R1, R2, R3 and R4. So let us obtain these 4 regions first. To get the regions R1 and R3, subtract the 2 green color semicircles from the square and let us take it as A1. Similarly, to get the regions R2 and R4, subtract the blue colored semicircles from the square and let us take this as A2. Now add both the areas A1 and A2 and subtract the result from the square area to get the area of the shaded region. Now please pay greater attention to this particular problem. We need to find out the area of the equilateral triangle which is outside the circle as shown in the figure. The side length of the triangle is given as 24 centimeters. The idea is very simple. Triangle area minus circle area. But first we need to find out the radius of the circle. I am dropping one perpendicular from the vertex A to the side BC. As it is equilateral triangle, this perpendicular bisects BC at its midpoint, and also this passes through the center of the circle. Observe carefully, this circle is an incircle. As a triangle is equilateral triangle, the center of the incircle, which is in center, will also be the centroid of the triangle. We know that centroid G of a triangle divides its median in the ratio 2:1. Hence we get AG is to GM as 2:1. Here GM is the radius of the circle and is 1/3 of the length of the AM. So let us find out the length of the AM from the right triangle AMB using Pythagoras theorem. Then after simplification, we will get the value of AM as 12√3 centimeters. Just now we have discussed that GM is 1/3 of the AM and hence GM, the radius of the circle, is equal to 4√3 centimeters. Now find out the area of the region which is outside the circle by subtracting the circle area from the triangle area. As it is equilateral triangle, we can apply the formula √3/4 into a square units for area. After substitution and simplification, we will get the area of the required shaded region. In this fifth problem also we need to find out the area of the shaded region shown. You see the entire diagram is shaded with green color. Now subtract the quadrant part alone, we'll see the area of the shaded region very clearly. For this, add the area of the triangle ABC and the semicircle, then subtract the area of the quadrant from it. But you can see AC is the diameter of the semicircle, which we don't know yet. By the usage of Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, we can get the length of AC as 35 centimeters. And hence the radius of the semicircle as 35 by 2 centimeters. Note that the radius of the quadrant is 21 centimeters, which is the length of the BC side. Now perform the subtraction as we discussed earlier with the help of the relevant formulae, and after substitution and simplification we'll get the area of the shaded region as 428.75 centimeters square. Just like the previous problem, this problem also can be done by subtracting the quadrant area from the combination of area of the triangle ABC and the semicircle AQC. Find out the diameter of the semicircle by applying the Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. I am leaving the calculation part for your practice, and let us see the final problem for today. From the bigger semicircle, the white regions given by the circle, the two smaller semicircles are to be subtracted to get the area of the shaded region. The length of AB is given as 36 centimeters, which is the diameter of the bigger semicircle, and hence the radius is 18 centimeters. The radius of the smaller semicircle will be DM and EM respectively, each of length 9 centimeters. The only difficulty in this problem is we don't know the radius of the circle. Let us assume it as R, connecting the points C and P, and also join the points D and P as shown in the green color, and join the points C and M with a line, and it will be perpendicular to the side AB. Hence the length CM will become 18 minus R, as the diameter of the bigger semicircle is 18 centimeters. To wrap your head around these measurements, please pause the video for some time and analyze the diagram very carefully. Now you can see a right triangle in purple color, which will help us in finding the radius R of the circle. Apply Pythagoras theorem for triangle CMD and substitute the side lines carefully to get the value of R, which is now 6 centimeters. Now perform the subtraction as I mentioned at the starting of this problem to get the area of the shaded region. I'm going to start a new series on some other chapter. Please mention the chapter name you want to see the videos on in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for the support and encouragement you all have given so far. See you again in the next series of videos.